had to turn the air off real quick because I did a video and you guys couldn't hear me. But yes, just like the thumbnail says, after having my Alliance or 32 or less after 30 days, what are my don'ts and what I do like about my new RV. Look at my notes. All right, so let me go with my don'ts first. So there's 5 things I don't like about my new 32 RLS. So with my travel trailer, I used to be able to just, when I say whip it baby, whip it right, yeah. Anyway, you get the gist. I can't just whip this into a backup space like I want to because it's huge. It's huge. Now I love it because it's huge, but when it comes to backing up, that's the part I don't like. Number 2, I love the larger holding tanks. That means if I'm somewhere camped out that I can't, that I don't have access to dumping on the site, I love the larger tanks. But when it comes to dumping them when I'm not at a location, it takes a very long time. And when it's just me, it's okay. But when it's my whole family, like last camping trip, I had both my kids. I had both my kids, my son-in-law, my granddaughter, and myself. And not to mention my guests that was coming in and out. So the one thing I don't like about that is dumping, the amount of time it takes to dump all the tanks. Number 3, that RV mattress, y'all. Everyone knows that the RV mattresses are like monsters. Those things won't let you get any sleep. They're just uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. I've looked into some other optional things such as, we won't say any names, but I looked into other optional RV mattresses. And because I'm not full-time, I'm not willing to spend more money on a mattress that I spent at the one in the comforts of my own home. I'm only in here probably maybe 2 weekends, not even probably a total full week out of the month. So now if I become full-time, different story. So number 4, my sink. My sink is so small, y'all. Like, it reminds me of the little sink that was on my granddaughter's little kitchen thing. Now it's cute. It's a little dainty, but it's small because I guess when you have the medicine cabinet here and you have me there trying to brush my teeth and I'm trying to duck and get up under there without splashing water everywhere. And I've seen that a lot of the Alliance owners have upgraded their sinks and have the sink bowls on top of their counter space. But the counter space is already small, and I'm a girl, so sometimes I like to put on makeup when we're having events and we're going places or whatever. So I like to have my makeup and whatever stuff I'm going to have on the side. So it's not already a lot of space. So I don't want to put a big bowl on top of it. But anyway, the sink I don't like. So maybe Alliance, next time, let's get her. I don't know how we're going to do it. But we need bigger spaces. We need, bigger sinks. I don't know. Number 5. It's an inconvenience for me. Now I know anything that's man-made, we're gonna have some issues. So underneath my sink, there's a leak. Now I got up under there because me being who I am, Superwoman, I try to get up under there and I try to hand tighten it, just to see if that will work out or whatever. It didn't work. So the second trip I took it out, it still leaked. I have like a dish fan under there now, but that's taking up space for me to actually put some of my items without them getting wet. They're not getting blasted, but it's an inconvenience and it's nasty. So I'm just saying. Let's move on to some brighter things. Some brighter things that I do love about my 32 RLS. if I haven't said it before, if you guys haven't watched any previous videos, it is a 2025 Alliance 32 RLS. When I say I researched this thing for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, I was researching, baby. But anyway, let's get to the 5 things I love about my RV. I really, really love the spacious layout. Now, if you've seen the RV warming party, my whole entire family was in here. Well, I'm not gonna say entire family, but I have packed house, and it was, yeah, it was 3 people here, 3 people over there. It was only 2 people over there. It was 4 people could have stood up. My son and my daughter stood up, and it was just, I loved it. I loved it. It was warm, it was cozy, it was inviting, having the family over and stuff like that. So the spacious, the bathroom, I don't have to come out of the hot bathroom and be like, oh, it's so hot. I just got out of the shower and I feel like I got to get back in the shower because I'm sweaty again. But the bathroom is a little bit bigger than I had in my travel trailer. It's big. It was big enough for me, but it's just still, I had to open the door to actually get some relief. Now I don't have to open the door to get some relief. So yeah, the space. Number 2, the construction. The construction that Alliance have put into their RVs. That was one thing I researched, and that was one of the deciding factors for me to purchase this RV, and that was because they have the rotless material that they put in here. What the material is called, I don't know. I'll try to get the name of that and try to pin it in the description. But their roof is constructed better. Everything is, when I say, and that was another thing. It was because they had these I would say high quality materials at a decent fair price. Now, we all know that and a lot of people love the Brinkleys, but they were compared to the Brinkleys. And there was a couple, I won't call their names, but a couple inspected the RV, did like basically side-by-side comparison, and hands down, they didn't find anything wrong with the Alliance. So that was another deciding factor. And the reason why I say I won't call any names, because a lot of people don't want you to shout them out. A lot of people, and I didn't get that permission from them to shout them out, to say, hey, can I use your name in my video? So, number 3, the customer service. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my short, but Alliance sent me a little care package with 2 cups. The cups are kind of like the thermal cups, ice cold, hot, whatever. Put some ice in it the last couple hours, kind of like my Yeti cup. I just haven't tested the theory yet. I probably will this weekend though, to see how long it's going to keep the ice in there, and see if it can do like an overnighter or something like that. But those cups, to me, and they mean everything to me, because Alliance sent them saying, hey, thank you. They not only sent the 2 cups, they sent a hat. I'm a hat girl. They also sent a wine opener. Like, they think they know me? Really, Alliance? How you know I like wine? I'm just saying. And they sent me a little alligator, because when you got an Alliance, you get alligated, or whatever they call it. You get alligatored, and then it's kind of like the Jeeps. Someone comes and you can collect your alligators. And if I see I got some alligators, baby, I'm gonna alligate you, okay? Or Alliance you. I don't know what it's called. I'm a newbie here, but I will get the lingo down. So anyway, and I know a lot of people saying, well, you paid all this money for this RV, they should have sent you something. Well, at the end of the day, we've all bought other and different RVs, and no one has even called to say thank you. Not even have sent a thank you message. Alliance is above and beyond, and I know like a lot of the other, brands, probably Jayco, probably Brinkley, all those people are probably doing the same thing. The ones that I did mention, I know they're probably giving some tokens of appreciation, or at least saying, hey guys, thank you, appreciate you, yada yada yada. That goes a long way when it comes to the deciding factor of someone returning to purchase another RV or sending their friends to you to buy another RV. I'm just saying, word of mouth sometimes is worth more than that advertisement that you put on the television or you put on a billboard. Just saying. So number 4, let's go with storage. I don't have to put everything in my truck now, like far as like extra chairs and stuff like that. I have a huge undercarry. I call it the garage compartment. It's just storage. It's storage. So whenever I'm loading stuff, whether it's wood, whether it's chairs, tables, I even have a TV out there. So when I'm barbecuing, I don't want to miss the games this year. Just saying, go Steelers. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's storage, and I have lots and lots of stuff in there compared to what I came from. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm an overpacker. Even when it comes to my clothes, I'm an overpacker. I don't think that's ever going to change. I've tried. I tried to downsize. I tried to change. It's not happening. I'd rather have it than not have it. Or have it or not have it and have to go buy it. And now you got extra stuff. So, just saying. And number 5, overall, I love the residential feel for this RV. I have couches that you can actually sit on. I talked to my daughter earlier today, and her even when she slept over, they pulled out the couch here, and I asked her how did it feel. She said it's not unbearable. She said it's doable. It's very doable, for a couple of nights. And I was like, oh, okay. Because some places, like, you can't just sleep on the couch. And like, oh, you're so uncomfortable, your neck hurts, all this other stuff. So the recliner chairs, the dinette, the big screen TV, the stove, refrigerator, microwave, pantry, the coffee bar area. Y'all, when I say it's just awesome and amazing to have this much space. Oh, and my bed is a king size bed. Yeah, so I catch the dickens making it up, just like any other RV bed. You catch the dickens making it up. And I thought about getting that. I think it's called a Betty thing, but I love to change out my comforters. Y'all, I haven't had this thing a month, and I got a new comforter in there already because I'm a comforter girl. So I'm not one of those persons that keep comforter and it stays on the bed the whole year. I'm changing with the seasons, baby. I take that back. I'm changing with the month. So every month, my comforter, my sheets get washed every 1 to 2 weeks. Depending on whether I'm home or whether I'm not home. It's just me sleeping on my sheets. So, but they get washed fairly recent. I mean, fairly, at a good rate. And then the next month, it's like, I'm tired of this comforter. I want a different comforter. And yeah, Macy's and Amazon, they get all my money when it comes to a doggone comforter. But yeah, and the closet space, I'm able to put a washer and dryer in here. So as soon as I find one at a good price, I'll end up putting that in there. The nice atrium windows. This is a real good residential feel here, guys, and I love it. And I'm not sitting here, and I'm not, and yes, going back into the video, I'm not trying to advertise for Alliance because I'm not an ambassador. However, if they want me to be, I will be, because I believe in supporting the things that I like, and I believe in supporting the things and the people that support me. But when I say Adventures of Val is pleased with her RV, I am pleased with her new fifth wheel RV, and that's basically all I have to say. Let me see if I can still show you this beautiful background. And when I say beautiful, that means because we have campers back there. And I'm going to tell you this, guys. I don't know what you're looking for. Don't know what you're looking for in the future. But no matter how small, no matter how big, just get outside. Get outside, enjoy nature, get away from your house, get away from that TV screen, get away from that, yes, they have big screen TV, but get away from it all and get out in nature. I just came back off of a little hike down to the lake. Tomorrow I'm going to go fishing, but that's for another channel. That is for my Real Adventures with Val channel. So, but anyway, I'm going to stop the video right here, and I want to tell you guys, keep on trekking to your next campsite or your next outdoor adventure.